Greetings, this is Jim Todd with Video Surgeon, and in this weekly tip we're going to talk about how to maximize the size of the image on the screen as well as maximize the size of the image or the video when you print it. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing to explain to you is that if you have a small resolution or low frame size video, you're probably not going to want to maximize it, because if you do, it's going to pixelate and the quality is going to be pretty poor. But assuming that you don't, there are several things you can do to enhance or maximize the image size. So for instance, here on the screen, this is the normal Video Surgeon setup when it's maximized on my screen, which is a 1600 by 900. If we collapse the top menu, you can see that this image gets bigger, and then if we collapse the bottom menu, you can see it grows even more. And we still have excellent quality here because this is a high resolution and a high frame size video. Now, once you've done this, you can still manipulate the tempo if you want to slow it down, or the pitch, and you can certainly do some of the editing functions. But you need to keep in mind that if you want to loop, for example, you need to set those loop points up and get the looping started before you collapse the frame size here. And that way it will go ahead and play, and you can control the playback if you'd like to, but it will continue to play and loop while it is maximized in size. So this is the first part of the video. The second part is to talk a little bit about the printing function. And here again, when you go to print, you've got two options. One is to print to paper, and the second is to print to file, which you can see right here. So since we have a landscape orientation here with the video, and I think you'll find that most videos have landscape orientation, you need to select that first of all. You can see we've got a little bit of a frame around this. If you go to A2 or A3, in most cases that's going to maximize the size of the image that's either printed or the size of the image that's actually printed to the file. So let's go ahead and just select print to file. It's going to ask us for a name. I'm going to call this A2, which is the paper size print. Go ahead and click Save. We've done that. Now let's go ahead and take a look at that file. Here it is. Let's open it up. And as you can see, there's a little bit of a stripe at the top and the bottom, but it does fill most of the page, and with the landscape orientation that we're using, this is the maximum size you're going to get. So it's a good high quality image. It's stored in a PNG format, which is a high quality image format, and it pretty much fills the page. So if you're printing to file, this is an excellent way to go. And of course, if you just want to print this to paper, you go ahead and print it, and you should see essentially the same thing that we were just looking at when we looked at the image files that was created. There'd be a little bit of a white border on the top and the bottom, but the bulk of the page will be filled with the video image or the video frame you see on the screen right now. So with that, we'll conclude this weekly training video on Video Surgeon. Thanks for watching.